And this is tutorial number 6. This is doing or walking through an actual listing. When you log into the eBay account, we're going to go over on the top right, and over here you will see sell. Oh, let me lift that up a bit. There we go. You'll see sell next to my eBay. Click on that. And over here on the left side, you're going to see listing templates. I'd like you to click that, please, and you will see a listing template. So on the drop down, we're going to, oops, it just did it by itself. That's amazing. I want to make sure I'm doing the correct thing. Under create listing, there we go. You'll want to hit create listing. So here, like in the PDF, it has the name, description, color, size, limited, be very detailed, client's initials at the end. So that will be the first thing that you do on the listing, right here. When you're done, you're going to highlight it, right click, copy it. And if you follow the PDF tutorial down, your next thing is going to be under category. You're going to change that category based on whatever the title is. It's not going to give me a correct category right now. But you're going to click on one of them. And then your next thing is you're going to go to store categories. Since we're not really doing an actual listing, we're going to keep it at other. We go down, we're going to keep the condition at used, and we're going to put shop display piece, period. No visible issues, no box, unless it is a brand new item. Next is from the on your desktop, the folder where the pictures are, you're going to drag them into this box, directly into this box. Don't drag them here, don't drag them there, right into the plus sign, and once you release it, all the pictures will show up. You will have an opportunity to go through and edit those pictures. I'm going to see if I can copy a couple pictures just to show you what I'm talking about. Move this over, and I'm going to go eBay. Okay, so say I am going to list this printer. That is, if it didn't keep jumping all over the place over on the other side here. Okay, so these pictures, I'm going to highlight them, and I'm going to drag them over to here. Not here, not here, here. It's a painful lesson to learn because you got to start all over if you're even a little bit out of the box. So drop them right in like that. They will load in the order. If you want to rearrange them once they're all loaded, well, I have a couple errors, so I'm just going to delete those right now. Not quite sure what those are. But if you want to change anything with the picture, you can make it brighter by clicking this. If you don't want it brighter, cancel it. If you needed to rotate it, your rotate is right here. The rotate and the brightness are the two I use the most. On the brightness, if it tends to distort the color or makes it look fake, I cancel out of that. So I don't have to put anything like that where it doesn't look real. So if it says on the bottom the country it was manufactured, just put that down. And then this is where we paste in the title. So I'm going to just shade it right to the period. I'm going to right click paste. And I'm going to do the same thing down here. And if there's any more details, I'm going to spell them out right here. I'm gonna leave various, and the size you want to actually measure the piece if it's not, well, actually you can't measure it. If you come across something without a measurement, you have an option to actually look the piece up on the internet. Just go into your search page, type in HP PSC 2210. You might be able to easily grab the dimensions off one of the pages there. Note if it's the condition of it. The audio video you probably will not use. That's for music box recordings or things that move. So once that's all done, you're going to go down to the price, and you're going to go through that research process, and you're going to find out the price of what they've sold for and add to it 25 to 35%. So let's just, for fun, we're going to put $300. That's what the printer has sold for in the past. Nothing else changes. Do not uncheck this. Do not change anything that's not highlighted in yellow on the template. So then we're going to come down to here. Obviously, if we're going to send a printer off, it's going to need a little bit bigger box. You would think that they weigh a little bit more, so choosing FedEx might be a good option. We're going to go, let's say, FedEx Ground. And here, I would probably go through the dimensions, the box size, and estimate. If it's bigger than a bread box, I think a printer like this probably would run around $18, $19 to ship it out. So I'm going to put $18.95 in there. Let's say it's a client, so I'm going to put 10 business days. And then for international shipping, I would do it, leave it like this, and then change the dimensions. This is the dimension of the box. So if it was 10 by 10 by 10, we're going to do 14 by 14 by 14. We're going to add 2 inches on each side. When you go to research to get the size, if you do that, sometimes they have the weight, and you can put the custom weight in there. And let's say it's 15 pounds. And then you're pretty much done. If that little box checked on you, this should say $1 to $2. We don't want that. We want it to be 0 or 10 cents. So if it says something other than that, go back up to under the pictures and make sure this box is unchecked. It will say fees may apply. It's automatic for me. So when you get everything done, you just click list item. And then you go on to the next item. I can't click the next thing, but a thing will say your item has been listed, and there'll be an option to sell similar. You want to click that again. So you're just going to repeat, especially if you're doing like items, you want to try to do them one after another because they'll go a lot quicker at that point in time. So that is walking through a listing. So hopefully that has helped out. And if you have any questions, best way is to send me a text. If I'm available, I will chat with you and see if we can take care of any questions. Thanks.